Hi guys, this is the summary of the exercise we saw during the flow session of the Amsterdam user group. The use case was that I want to have a field. Currently, this field does not exist, so I have to have an extra field called lost reason here somewhere on the opportunity. And when I choose a value for the lost reason, let's say it will be a pick list, then I need to automatically pass the opportunity to close lost without having to do anything as change, I mean, in this stage. So the first thing to do is to add this field. So I will edit the object, go back to the field and create a new one. It will be a pick list. Let's call it lost reason. I will enter the values. It's not a global pick list. Let's say we have competitors that were better than us, then the abandoned by the client or over budget, for example. Okay, let's keep it simple, visible for everyone, visible on all layouts, and that's it. Okay, so now my field is created. And hopefully, yes, I can see it there. You see? Okay, now what I want to do is when I choose something there and I save, and the stage go back to close lost. Currently, if I do that, well, doesn't do anything. Okay, let's build a new flow for that. So we go to the setup. We choose the flow. Here we go. We will create a new flow. And because it's something that happens when something is done on a record, some change, for example, something is created, something is updated, then it's a record trigger flow because it's the record that will fire the flow. So you choose this option. I go for the free form. So let's start. What's the firing object? In our case, it's the opportunity because it's the opportunity that we will update to meet some criteria. I will launch the flow each time the record is created or updated. If you are used to create process builder, you know what it is. It's exactly the same. And it's also a good way to show you that if you use process builder or if you use workflow rules, then you can replace them with a simple flow. You will see it's pretty easy. So this will be fired when the record is created or updated. Now we need to check the condition because it's not all opportunity that will be closed lost. It's only the opportunities that will have the lost reason mentioned. So I will take all the condition I met. I can also take this one as I have only one condition. Well, it will be the same. And my condition will be that the lost reason is, so you see, I can say that I have the lost reason is competitors, or the lost reason is abandoned, or the lost reason is over budget. Then I will have three lines. It's not a best practice because you cannot maintain um, such a such a flow. The first time you will add another value in the pick list, the flow will not be triggered. So it's not the good way to do that. In place of that, we will say that if there is anything in this field, well, fire the flow. And the way to do that is to choose the is null. Of course, we don't want to fire it if it's null. It's the opposite. So we will say you have to read it like this. The lost reason is not null. Okay, that's the way to read this kind of condition. For this one, it's exactly the same than for process builder. You can trigger it every time the condition are matched, or you can fire it only when the condition was not met, and it changed, and then it's met. So it passed from false to true. In our case, we will take this one. And what I want to do is to update the fields on the record that will fire the flow. I don't want for example, to update all contacts related to an account or all opportunities related to an account. No, I just want to update the record itself. Okay, and you click on done. So now we know that this kind of opportunity having a lost reason will enter the flow. The second step is to say, well, what should I change in this opportunity? To do that, you have here the assignment element. You take it, then you say change, for example, change to lost. Okay, keep it short for the API names always. Put a description also. It's useful to know what it does without having to pass all the information related to what I want to update. Well, it's on the record itself, the record that fired the flow. And because it's an opportunity, you can see that we have all the fields of the opportunity available. You will change the stage. So you choose here the stage name, and because it's a pick list, you have also all the available values for this pick list. And in our case, we will pass it to close lost. Okay. You link your elements. You save it. Let's say here we will call it close up when the lost reason is mentioned. Okay. Do not forget to add a description to that. Here I'm recording, so I will skip all the description, but you have to add a description. The description is not an option. So save it. And that's okay. Now you can activate your flow. It's a pretty simple flow, so I won't run or debug it. Let's say activate. Okay, so let's give a try now. My opportunities. I will go here. I will edit. Well, you see that I'm still in qualification. I will have a lost reason. You can even leave it as is. You save it. Ta-da! You see, it's changed to close lost automatically. And this is the way to replace the workflow rules and your process builder. Please do it before it became deprecated. It's important to do that. The workflows, the process builder are not performant tools, and you will be able to do many things with Flow that you can do with the other automation rule. So hope it will help you to start at least with one simple example.